going on, you Pokemon nerds? Welcome back to Hit the Brakes. Today was eventful. Everything is looking crazy, and I'm going to explain what I mean by all of that. But first, let's look at what happened today, what the market looks like today, and my thoughts moving forward and what I'm going to do. Again, I'm not giving you any advice, but this is what I'm doing. So, Surging Sparks, sitting at almost $250 already. That's insane. Actually, it's not that insane. There's so much interest in Pokemon right now. What did anyone expect? Let's look at prismatic evolutions, okay? We're getting closer to release. The hype is building. I don't think I'm going to see a dip of this. They haven't canceled my pre-order yet for my 2-hole Elite Trainer boxes, which I'm so happy about. But this is $150 for an Elite Trainer box. I'm not touching that. I'm sorry. I know other channels on the internet are saying anything around $100 is a buy. They could be right, but personally, I'm not touching it. Now, I'm not telling you not to touch it. I'm not telling you to touch it. I'm just not going to touch it. These retail at like what, 50, 60 bucks. This is insane to me. Buying something pre-sale for 3 times, you know, what it retails for. I don't know how else to put that. And I just, I was big on sealed product. When I was finally able to start spending money on sealed product, I started getting cases of things and really collecting boxes of stuff. But now, this just doesn't seem like the smartest thing I could be doing with my money, with the way the market is right now. So let's take a look at the Umbreon from Terrestrial Festival. This is the Japanese version of Prismatic Evolutions, basically. So this is selling now for over $600. We got $580, $630, $640, $590. Excuse me, $590, $640, $650, best offer accepted, probably around $600. Why did I say probably like that? I mean, this thing's going to the moon. Then we got Pikachu, $1,100, $1,173, $1,250, Japanese, $375 in Japanese. That's insane. And we're seeing this level of interest with the new sets. They've done an amazing job at building hype, and then going from a Pikachu set to an Eevee set. Now they're bringing back trainers, Team Rocket, and all kinds of stuff was announced. But today, the pre-orders for Journey Together, which is the English version of Battle Partners, went live on the Pokemon Center website. I saw a post on Instagram that was like 45 minutes old that said pre-orders are up, and I said, great, I'm gonna go get some. They're limiting you to 2, but by the time I got on here, they were gone. Now, oh well, I could go buy them, from a reseller, which I don't want to do. So I'm not gonna. I'm going to miss out on getting the sealed box of this. But I have something else I want to do. Okay? The craziest thing about this is, well, you got the promo in this, right? What made this set, I think, I didn't even know about this, to be honest, but the booster box, enhanced booster display box, comes with a promo card. So there's going to be a promo card in the booster box. This is like the Pokemon. It's not the Pokemon Center exclusive, but there's a bonus illustration rare style promo card featuring N's Reshiram in the enhanced booster box. Okay, and they're gone. I went back to the Journey Together thing, and the products are just gone on the Pokemon Center website. This is happening. The website was like crashing. It was insane. But this is what really got me today. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, these are sold, mind you, $180. These were $60, I think. I think it was $59.99 on the Pokemon Center website. $190, $100 for the regular Elite Trainer box. $190, $150, $103. What is this? Pokemon Journey Together. Go to GameStop and put in your orders there at MSRP. What does that mean? What? This is wild to me. And I don't know why people are doing this, but it's the market we're in, and people are doing it. And there's no point in getting angry and wasting my energy, yelling at the wall. No one gives a shit. what I think, whether I'm mad that somebody else got the product or not. No one cares. And it doesn't matter if you get mad in the comments. Same thing. I hate to tell you this, but nobody cares. So what I'm doing forward and what I see is a better way for me to play this Pokemon market right now, because this is absolutely absurd, right? So instead of doing this, why wouldn't I just look for grading plays, okay? Why wouldn't I just look at the Japanese promos or just pick up the Elite Trainer Box promos, the Pokemon Center promos, and grade them myself? Because they're going to be all over eBay. Yes, some people are going to be grading them, sure. But a lot of people sell these cards raw on eBay. They sell them raw at shows. It's just this market and the way everybody is, everyone is a scalper at this point if you consider people that buy the product real early and snatch it up as fast as they can. A scalper, everybody's a scalper right now. So why wouldn't I just go after the raw cards? They're already out anyway. They're going to be on the market anyway, and people are going to pay a premium for them graded. That's where I'm seeing more opportunity now. I'm seeing in raw cards and doing things like rip and ships. Now, I don't like Whatnot. I'm going to put that out there out front. But I think the things like rip and ships, like loose packs and grading promos and actually, buying and selling raw cards is where more opportunity is now than quickly flipping the sealed stuff. I think it's a better play for me personally. And that's what I'm going to do a lot of moving forward. That's just my plan. Sometimes, when things change quickly on you, you have to be like, well, that is what I was going to do. But with the situation I have now, that's probably not a good idea. And that's where I'm at. But anyway, into the cool stuff. Shit was announced on a lot of stuff was announced on Poke Beach that I'm super excited about. I'm super excited about the Journey Together set. I'm not excited that everything has been bought up already, but I'm still going to do the graded plays on these things and live out my Pokemon journey that way. And a year from now, when everything is calmed down a bit, the singles will come down in value also. So right now, I'm going to flip some singles, but for collecting singles for me, I'm going to wait a while, because the more, it's just typically how it works. I know the Moonbryon is an exception, but typically how this stuff, I keep looking over here, but my camera's there now. Typically how it works is the more product that gets open, the more cards are out on the market. The sealed product starts to go up in value because there's less of it and there's more singles. So the value of the singles starts to come down very gradually, until it starts to even out again and people start buying up that card quicker than it's being opened and put on the market. So I'm just gonna deal in singles for now. It's just what we have to do. I think I've said that like 5 times, but let's get into the announcements. Let's get into the cool stuff, because that the way the market is right now is frustrating, and it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. But Journey Together will release on March 28th. This is the SV9 set. I remember seeing just a black silhouette of the booster box on a few websites, and I was like, that is the sketchiest shit. But if you were it was the best play if you were able to make that play and actually get that product shipped to you when it's released. Something I didn't mention on eBay also I want to touch on. This isn't coming out for 3 months, dude, and people are paying 3 times what it was on the Pokemon Center website. That's insane to me. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Okay, comes out on March 28th. Pre-releases will take place from March 15th to March 23rd. All right, the Elite Trainer Box will feature an Ends Zorua promo. As usual, the Pokemon Center version will include an additional stamped copy. The promo hasn't been revealed yet. We haven't even seen it, okay? And don't know, I think he does mention this. Each booster box of this set is now called an Enhanced Booster Box and includes a copy of Ends Reshiram promo with a Journey Together stamp. This means box toppers are back. The price of the booster box will continue to remain the same. I think it was $161 on the Pokemon Center. I think that's what actual MSRP is. The set will include over 180 cards, 159 cards before secret rares. So there's not as many secret rares as prismatic evolutions, thank goodness. 4 trainers Pokemon EX, more than 40 trainers Pokemon, 16 Pokemon EX, 11 illustration rare Pokemon. That's crazy. Oh, no, illustration rare and then special illustration rare. 6 special illustration rare Pokemon, 3 hyper rare gold etched cards, and more than 30 Pokemon and trainer cards with special illustrations. That seems like a pretty good set. I mean, we don't know. It sounds like a good set. We don't know what a lot of them are, but I'm liking the way a lot of these look. People are hating on this one, but I think it's actually super clean. Yes, it looks kind of kiddie, but it's clean. It's very clean. I think I've said that before too. I'm sorry, I'm beating a dead horse to death, but I like this too. This is fire. Trainers Pokemon originally debuted in 2000's Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge. For example, Misty's Magikarp evolves into Misty's Gyarados. You can't evolve them into or from regular Magikarp or Gyarados. Wow. There were also trainer cards that provided support to each trainer's Pokemon, like Cerulean City Gym. Most sets that feature trainers Pokemon were purely comprised of them. This includes the 2000's Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge, 2001's Pokemon VS, 2004's EX Team Magma and Team Aqua, with a few exceptions, and 2015's Double Crisis. 2004's EX Team Rocket Returns was the only major exception, using a mix of Rocket's Pokemon and regular Pokemon, and Dark Pokemon. Trainers Pokemon saw spiritual successors in Generations 4 with Pokemon SP and Generation 5 with Team Plasma cards. Sets with these mechanics saw regular Pokemon mixed in as well. We'll continue to get trainer Pokemon throughout 2025 as the TCG waits for Legends ZA to arrive. Currently, there isn't new video game content to promote, so the TCG reintroducing this beloved mechanic to keep things fresh. Our next English set, SV10, will release in May. We suspect it will combine the cards from February's Steven's Metagross EX and Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX decks. March's Heatwave Arena, featuring Cynthia's Garchomp EX, and April's The Glory of Team Rocket, featuring Team Rocket's Mewtwo. None of these sets have been revealed in Japan yet. In June, Japan is getting a Black Bolt and White Flare set featuring all 156 Unova Pokemon. This may become our second special set of 2025 after Prismatic Evolutions. So the Black Bolt and White Flare set is going to be like the Gen 5 version of 151. So it's going to have the 156 black and white game Pokemon, and that's it in the set. That's going to be so sick. There's a lot I can't wait for. This is actually really cool to me. There's not a lot of sets that I'm like, this is going to be kind of lame coming up. Like, I'm actually really excited about all of them, and I know I'm not the only one, which is just adding to this issue we have of everything being bought up immediately. And new trademarks for Mega Brave and Mega Symphony have been filed by Pokemon. They're under the same terms as trademarks used for set names in the past. We usually discover trademarks around 6 to 8 months before their set's release, so we could see these in as early as July. However, trademarks are sometimes revealed out of order, pushing their release dates later into that range. These set names seem to be referring to Mega Evolutions and thus Legends ZA. TCG sets usually advertise a new game within 2 months of release. We last saw Mega Evolutions in 2016 during the XY era. Those were some of my favorite cards. These right here, I love the Japanese versions of these cards because it's really funny because you'll get the Japanese name of the Pokemon and then whatever this word is in English, it's usually the name of the attack. So this would say Hydro Bombard in English. It's super sick. I'm trying to collect a whole bunch of them and have the Japanese and English ones next to each other. So you'll see, in my binder like these in English and Japanese. I love it. They evolve from their basic Pokemon EX, such as Blastoise EX to M Blastoise EX, Mega Blastoise EX, and your turn ended up and your turn ended upon evolving them. The mechanic would have to change for the current era because we're back to having full evolution lines. The upcoming Japanese TCG schedule, January 24th, is Battle Partners, featuring the return of Owner's Pokemon mechanic. Releasing alongside the set will also be a collection file and a collection file Lily. February 21st, 2 decks named Starter Set EX Stevens Beldum and Metagross EX, and Starter Set EX Marnie's Morpeko and Grimmsnarl EX. Then a month later, not even a month later, we got Heatwave Arena featuring Cynthia's Garchomp EX. And 1 month after that, we have the Glory of Team Rocket featuring Rocket's Mewtwo EX. And then in June, we have Pokemon 156. This is absurd how much is actually going on. But even in what I'm seeing, even in when I'm ordering from Japan, they're not even really taking pre-orders for what is it? Battle Partners. I gotta freaking wait until release day to get cases of this stuff to put on our website. Like, it's, I mean, you know, I'm not a big customer either, but it's like, you know, they're not really mentioning that the boxes come with promos. So I don't know if the promos are sealed in each box, or it's like a 1 pack of the promos in the case outside of all of the boxes. I don't know how that's going to be, but again, it's Iono. Let me try to find it. Those who purchase a booster box of Battle Partners will receive an Iono's Watch Roll promo. The promotion will be available at the Pokemon Center and other retailers. So, I don't know. Not my favorite card in the world, but I don't think it's terrible. But again, like I said, grading plays are here. I'm going to order a bunch of these from Japan, and, you know, instead of just hoarding boxes, people are going to want these in PSA 10s. You know, it's just different right now. It's crazy time, and people are acting crazy. Buying $180 Pokemon, I'm looking at it on my screen here, Pokemon Center ETB off of eBay 3 months before it releases. That's insane. But it's just how it is. And there was a bunch of restocks, reprints announced in Japan also. And the newest sets aren't one of them. I got from one of my sources over there. But we will wait to see if that's actually the case or not. That's just kind of the rumor mill. Like 151 did not get another reprint. Prismatic Evolution didn't have one anymore scheduled for January, so maybe it'll be February, March when they reprint that. I'm not real sure. Don't hold me to that. That's just what I've heard, messaging back and forth to people I get cards from in Japan. Yeah, that's my thoughts. This is insane. But I haven't ever said this before. Give me a follow on Instagram. I got the handle in the channel I got the handle in the description below, and our website is actually finished. We just need to set up payment processing. I'm so excited. We're going to have a bunch of graded cards on there. We're going to have Japanese booster boxes. We're going to have singles. My brother's going to have the sports cards section. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So go follow us on Instagram for more information and more updates outside the videos, and I will catch you in the next one.